Yeah, good morning. Good morning. It's in the morning here around 9 and quite frosty. I'm just trying to. I'm going for my shopping. So as you can see, the window is all frozen. So I think I'll just use hot water to clear it up a bit before I leave because I cannot do even anything, and I think even the water has frozen. So let's see what goes on. I use this is room temperature water. I hope it will actually, yeah, it's working. It's working perfectly. It's working perfectly. It's room temperature water because if you use very very hot water, then it can easily break the windscreen. So this one will help. I'll as well do it here in the back. It's room temperature because if the temperature is 0 and the water that I'm using is around 20 degrees, so it's not that bad. No, it's not broken. Yeah. If the wiper will work this time. Oh, not yet. Not yet. I think I'll have to bring more water, or I can just leave the wiper trying to wipe. Maybe it will get off. Yeah, looks like a sunny day, but as you can see, the temperature there is -1 degrees. So yeah, so good morning and good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching this from. So yeah, I'm driving for shopping and I just wanted to have a little bit of a chat as I showcase this little town. It's -1 degree out there. See, it's a bit frosty. Everything is frosty and it's a cold day. So I already ordered the shopping, so I'm just going to collect. It's called Click and Collect. That's with Tesco. My time right now is around 9:55 a.m. in the morning. It's a dull day. This sun should not. The sun shouldn't deceive you, because sometimes in Ireland things just look sunny, but it's actually a very 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 gloomy day. Like, it's very cold. So this little town, this is the area where we stay. This is called Nice. It's in County Kildare, which is one of the bedroom counties of Dublin City. So when you work in Dublin City, you can as well live here. Like, it's more affordable to live out of the busy city and the crowded Dublin. Yeah. So that's one of the things. Like, when you come here to work or to study, you should be aiming at. This is a hospital. The hospital is just close by, like 2 minutes drive. So your aim should always be to live in a place that is not very expensive and it's not also far away from the city. And there are lots of amenities. A house here, a 2-bed apartment here might cost you around 1,900 euros, whereas a similar apartment in Dublin will cost you as high as 2,500 or 2,600, sometimes even 3,000. So you see the difference. It's quite a big difference. And so yeah, so this is the small little town Nice, called Nice in County Kildare, not Nice, the one in France. This one is in County Kildare. So yeah, so I'm just looking good. Everything looks good. It's quiet. Today is Sunday. People have gone to church. But I see a few people still driving around. This is Super Valo. It's one of the stores. We call stores, but in Kenya we call it supermarkets, you know, where you can buy your grocery or your food. And so the town is connected by bus like to Dublin, so if you don't drive you can as well get to Dublin conveniently by bus. Or there's another little town close by, it's called Salins, so there's a train connecting Salins and Dublin City. Yeah, so when you come to work, because you know, assuming your salary is, so there are two ways of living, like, you know, you can decide to rent your own apartment, but no need of renting your own apartment or your own house if you're just, that's an example of a bus. That's like a local link bus that operates between, there's another small town there, so they're called local links. And this is the town center, and everything is there. You see there's an ATM there. Yeah, those are Christmas decorations because it's daytime, so you'll not know. There's another store there, it's called Dance Store. So we are making a left turn over there. The lights have already turned orange, so I'll stop, and because it's red. That's a bank over there. So, and there's a nice restaurant here, it's called Gastro. It's one of the very good restaurants that I come here to eat chicken wings and mostly chips, because I'm quite, in Kenya you will say mshamba. I'm not so open to this European cuisine, so I'm not open as my wife will be. So yeah, so you'll get a more affordable life like out of Dublin compared to when you live in Dublin. Like, you see the town is quiet, like, you know, Dublin city will be busy sometimes even on a Sunday, you know. There's a church here. You can't go to church if you're a Christian. You go to church there. I go to the Catholic church, so but today Sunday is a bit, you know, yesterday I slept quite late, so I'm expecting a guest, so I might not go to church. And what else do you want to know about this little town? Like, you know, so there was snow, like that's why the car is looking as it's looking, and you see the houses, there's some bit of white coating on the houses. So there was heavy snow 2 days ago, and the snow is just clearing, and still there is status yellow of snow. See, the cars are quite frosty. That's a red car, but you can see it has white. Even my car is red, but it has a white, some little bit of white. There's Christmas trees for sale. Christmas, it's a big thing, like, you know, trees, a lot of trees die, you know. The cost of fuel, so it's just reduced, like, you know, to 161 cents there, but it was quite expensive, like it was around 200 and something, and you know, that was interesting. Then in terms of, you know, transport, you know, you can drive, you can take the bus, and you see as I'm driving on the left side of the lane, you can see there is that's a cycle lane. It's a cycle lane. So, and the road is not so busy, but you know, I just have to maintain like a reasonable speed as defined by the laws here. So back in Kenya, you know, when the road is clear, you just go in Swahili say naenda kuenda. Then the cars will be mostly manual. Like, you see, the car that I'm driving is actually a manual car. So if you are used to an automatic car, there is an assumption that automatic is that's another petrol station or gas station, Maxo. I see they're a bit expensive by a few cents, 164, I think, a few cents, yeah. So, but I come to buy my petrol here. That is Toyota Nice. So if you want to buy a new Toyota, you come here. Yeah. So it's a neighborhood around this area called Monreid. So yeah. So the cost of fuel has reduced. It's reduced from around 200 and something. I think there has been like a government subsidy. So when it's orange, you prepare to stop, and you stop, and unless it's dangerous to stop. Yeah. So what else, like what can you afford, like to live on? Yeah, so when you move in, the first thing is if you're here alone, just rent a room rent a room. Don't bother about an apartment because it's just too much space for yourself. But I have to live in an apartment because I have 2 children, and you know my wife is here, so that's a big family. You cannot live in a room with such a big family. That's Dacia Renault. They sell Renault and Dacia over there. So the town that I was talking about that is connected by train is just ahead. You can see on that board, like, you know, it's just over there after the roundabout. So that is where you will go to take the train, and the train is very smooth and very quick. It will take you very, very, very little time to get into Dublin City, around, let's say, 20 something minutes, 27. But the bus can take as much as 1 hour, and when the traffic is just terrible, horrible, it can take more than an hour sometimes, you know. So, but for the train, there's a free bus from the other side up to here for you to take the train. Yeah. So then this area is called Monreid. If you continue going straight, you'll get to a roundabout. Then you'll turn. You'll get into the N7 that will take you to Dublin City. So this is a shopping mall where I'm going to shop, to take my shopping. Tesco is one of the biggest stores or supermarkets around. So, and it's a very budget supermarket. So what you do, you can see there's a van over there. It's a Tesco van. That one is for those ones who have ordered home delivery. But you know, sometimes you might not get slots for home delivery, and you know it might cost you a little bit more. But just going to pick, it's you know, it saves you the time of walking around the supermarket, wondering what are you going to pick, where are you going to find it. So then it only makes sense that you can just click on the web, pick, then you can collect. Yeah. So I'm making a left turn over here, and then I don't have to go so deep into the mall. Click and collect is just over here. Failte, welcome. That's the Irish. Failte. I don't know if I've pronounced it very well. So, but yeah. So that is Tesco. That is the mall. Yeah, it looks sunny, but it's -1 degree out there. It's very, 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 very. And there's Christmas trees here. Oh wow. So let's see. Selling Christmas trees. So yeah, so this is where I come to collect. Like, you know, you park, you'll see a van over there. The van is already waiting for me because my slot is between 9 and yeah, that's the van. That's the van over there. So I'll just park over here. Park over here. So that good. So I'll try to collect my shopping. Those are the Christmas trees. I'll try to collect my shopping and see you later. For those ones who are asking, like, what is the cost of living? So just the shopping just some little shopping here. I'll show you quickly. We have some sugar here. I'll just put here quickly so that you can see. We have sugar. I'll show you. Yeah, so I bought 2 juice. There's a Lucozade there. We have vegetable oil. We have ketchup. We have this plain buns, croissants, brioche, another brioche here. Then sugar. Bought 2 sugar. Chicken wings, 2 of them. Chicken legs, thighs, I mean. I don't know. Thighs or legs? Drumsticks, I mean. Then baby spinach. Then we have here some cereals, and then we have another cranberry juice. Then egg, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18 eggs. Another brioche here, the other sugar, some clementine or small oranges, tomato, 2 tomatoes and 4 avocados here, and yeah, some milk that I've already put over here. So how much does all that cost? So, because you're just wondering, like, what's the cost of food? This is what you get. That's what you get, and yeah. that's your total. So if you convert with the current rate in Kenya right now, or Kenyan shillings, it's something about 8,000 shillings. So that would be an average weekly. Sometimes we have to top up because we are two of us and two children. So the other child is breastfeeding and the other one is small, so he eats very small things. So yeah, that's an average shopping for for a family of four, like 2 adults and 3 children. So see you in another video. I'll explain about housing and other things.